Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. This is episode 19. Last time was a pretty big one. We got through quite a few things, notably going down to the Whispering Vaults and obtaining one part of the threefold song. Also, dancing with Trobio. That was an experience for sure. Trobio has been defeated, and going through some other locations like defeating the second Savage Beast Fly, going back to the far fields and ascending out of rising lava. It was really, really cool. And now we are entering a state of backtracking. We're going to go through some earlier areas and enjoy the fact that we have a double jump and just take a look through some of the places we have yet to reach. For example, this place in the wormways, and that right there might be able to get there, take a look, and giving our moss berries to the druid, and just checking out some other locations before we push on with the main story. So the beginning of this episode might be a little bit more of a sort of a cut of the things that I can find while I'm backtracking through this place, and then we will see where else this story will take us. So let's deliver our moss berries. You carry a sweet, precious smell with you, a fruit. Will you trade it for rosaries? So mossberry for rosaries now. The precious fruit, fragrant and round, so round for you, you who finds berries, a nice reward of rosaries. That's a nice payday. That's a nice payday. I'll give more. I will give even more. Very nice. I think those were the two that we were holding on to. Very nice indeed. I'll be able to buy some stuff with that. And now, considering it's just the closest area for us, we are going to go check out the wormways. And I will adjust to the speed and intensity of my Wanderer's crest. Oh, I have to go from above, actually. I have to get from that second section. It's sealed. Alright. Well, I'll at least go and look over what's happening here. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I still don't know about defeating these this way. I might have to do Threadstorm. Because we've defeated one before, I think it was, but it was not these. Okay, so up here is where I want to go now. So this is where we haven't been before. But if we dig a little deeper, we'll be able to go back to that, like, blue lifeblood as well. Oh, sick. There was one of these. Oh, yeah. This is our second one. Weave Nest Khan. Alright. Hang on. I want to see if I can get the sprint attack off. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not for this type of enemy. Maybe not for this type of enemy, sadly. Oh, so now you're here. I'm like waiting for you to pop up the other way. I believe in myself. Let's get this attack. There you go. And then the follow-up attack is really cool because it's like this jab. How cool is that? But unfortunately, it's probably not the best type of enemy to do it on. This guy. Oh, okay. God. The ones in the foreground can be slightly distracting too. Oh, is there a power to obtain here as well? Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Nice. Okay. What are we getting? The sharp dart. Pierce through enemies in a blur of blade and silk. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu, naturally. Blur of blade and silk. What the fuck? Whoa, okay, cool. I have like a dash. Oh. Yep. Very good start. Okay. Can I use that to like dash through an enemy and avoid damage? Let me try it on these. Oh, and it does such a nice amount of damage to him and kills him. That was our first Grom. Yeah, no, that was our first Grom. Burrowing worm that uses its many blunted teeth to dig through even the hardest bone. That's so cool. Okay. So that's what we got to earn in the weave nest. That's right. It's, you know, this is how it works. This is a new episode. I have to warm up, and apparently that also means getting myself killed a bunch of times. But I love that we have that ability. That's going to be a fun one. I do like Threadstorm, but I like being able to pass through an enemy and damage them at the same time. That one might be something I make good use of. I'm going to go down here now. There is... Yes, look. There you go. The buds must grow. Too dark. Only a little. Only a spark. The buds must grow. So there is a needle in to be played here to our dead land's life. Wow. There you go. That's what I should have checked the first time we were here. I still am not sure what's going on here because it just kind of, you kill this thing and then it just grows back. So maybe something later in regards to that. But I wanted to just come and have a look at that before we left. Okay, so now that we're just dropping down from this section in the Shellwood, and almost there. This will be the entrance. Okay. I wonder why I didn't get in there before. Oh. I also apparently have missed that, which is also connected to that. See, again, that's the interesting part about entering a room and then it fills up on the map when you rest at a bench. So let's get a look at that. Let's see what's been missed here. Oh, okay. I've also just missed this whole room as well. I think this was before I had the wormways map. In my defense, I didn't have the wormways. I was just walking blind in here the first time. So I have a dead bug's purse, which allows the bearer to retain some rosaries upon defeat. I missed something that simple. I wonder what happened when I came in here. Obviously, you just take a wrong turn and then you get lost because you're like, well, I don't know where I am. So that's what we'll chalk it up to. So I might not have even gotten to this spot. I think we did get here because this is where we saw Chakra, right? Or... Damn, so yeah, this entrance isn't even blocked. I can just get here. So we just did not explore whatever was going on in that section well enough. But yeah, it is hard without a map, I say. And you're just kind of entering an area blind. All of my rosaries into the spikes. Tricky. It's not hitting this, but it's hitting just above it. Tricky. Oh. Wait, what the hell? Oh! That is so funny. Alright, we have freed another flea. I love it just being dragged by one of those. That's so funny. Very good. Okay, now we will ascend. Hey! A frayed rosary string. Okay, that might be all that we have to find here. And then, what am I looking for on the side here? The entrance to this place is up here. There's like a path right there. I see no fragile wall on that side, so it might even only be accessed by that side. Well, now I have to see what's going on up the very top of it. Because I totally missed that. So, we're going back there again. I am. Goddamn. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that is that's a tight one. The good news is you can just sit here and get silk back. Infinite silk from you there. Ah, so there's another one here too. How interesting. So that's the second one of those to find. In this maze. There you go. So you open it. You can only open it from that side. There you go. And now we see what's going on up here. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Whoa. Holy shit. Look at that. Alchemist xylitol. Oh, a new face. Not here to bother, I hope. I have critical studies underway in these twisting tunnels and can afford no distractions. You haven't met Zango, my assistant, by chance? An indolent sort, short, slovenly, rather unreliable seeming. In a dark cave below here, I encountered a shell not dissimilar from your own. I suspect your assistant may have met an unfortunate end. Ah, that careless buffoon. No surprises then, that lump never shone with the talent for true discovery. Now, to my work I must return. With my assistant so rudely dying on me, I've tasks enough for 2 bugs. Unless you have further interest in my precious plasmium, kindly leave me in peace. Wow, what the hell? This is actually incredible. I'm so glad I came back to the wormways. I was like, the map had that one little section. Didn't realize it was hiding a goddamn alchemist from me in the back here. That is so cool. Alright, now I've completed the wormways section. I am curious about the equipment you have here and the blue liquid contained within. What study consumes you? Ah, yes, so this miraculous substance intrigues you too. A wonder beyond wonders, miracle-made material. Plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I suspect it can even defy death itself. Plasmium, you call it. I have encountered its like before, or else a substance of remarkable similarity. Highly unlikely. The grey and barren soil of the mainland could never produce something as singular as this, and that is undisputable fact. Plasmium was discovered by my master at the farthest edge of Farloom, hidden deep in salt-stricken waters. I brought it to these caves under her direction to study how it flourishes in a foreign place. Perhaps, like myself, you have been bewitched by the Plasmium's beautiful glow. Would you assent, then, to assisting me in my studies? Yes. Yes, indeed. So this might be what's tied to what we saw down below. Are we collecting some plasmium? Excellent. With 2 bugs at the task, the rate of discovery shall greatly increase. Now, before he went and died, my previous assistant seeded the warrens below with plasmium buds. The buds should be ripening as we speak, and the nectar within must be extracted before they reach maturity. With the right tool and claw, collecting the nectar is an easy process. I'll even lend you my own needle phial for the job. Once you locate a bud, simply charge the phial until ready, then release its needle into the bud's core. Do it right, and it'll suck out the nectar in one clean pop. Return them to me when you've retrieved the necessary samples. With the right nectar and the right testing, Plasmium can reveal even more of its wondrous properties. I have a needle phial, which is a tool. Incredible. Okay, so we have to collect plasmium from plasmium buds. There's 3 of them. I know where 2 of them are. So we've got to find a third. There is a third that I have missed. Isn't that good? Pop that bad boy on. Assistant, you're still dallying about here? I have an eager need for pure plasmium, fresh from the bud. Just one fully charged stab of my needle phial straight into a ripe bud. You'll suck the plasmium right up. Now pop down into those worm warrens and extract it for me. What could possibly be more important? That is not... That's cool. All right, so you have to, like, charge it. I want to use that against an enemy. I want to see what that'd be like. It does hit him. It doesn't suck any life force out of him, though. Alright, let's get our first bit of plasmium. The blue glow. Oh. That's so cool. Liquid life seed extracted from a ripe bud possesses regenerative qualities. So now that's gone. The next one is near the assistant. I do not recall. I don't even think we've seen the third one, which means I have to look around a little bit better than I have been in order to find it. For now, we'll just go for the two that we are aware of. I am in the wrong direction. Oh my god. What deadly place. Ah yes. Ah yes. I remember discovering this. I was like, maybe this will be in the direction of one. Oh, uh-oh. I'd already committed to my path. Okay, here's another one. Here. But I do not know where another one lies. Unless this counts as one. Can't. Okay. So by process of elimination, we found one here, so maybe here or here? Over this side? I'm trying to think about where they would be spaced out, you know? The blue glow. Oh my god. Up and RB. Instead of just RB, please. The blue glow. Alright, I've got my third plasmium found in the bottom section. There you go. So all of that technically, you know, below the bench of our scientist friend. And now upwards. Let us see the fruits of our labor. No! That's the risk of that's the risk of trying to quickly run through. These things are dangerous. Who would have thought? Lovely. Okay. Sir, I have a delivery of plasmium for you. Assistant, how goes your work? Have you extracted a sufficient amount of plasmium for me? Ah, do I have to give that over? Ah, and exactly the required amount is satisfactory effort, assistant. With this pure plasmium extract, I may finally come to understand this wondrous substance. Since you have proven yourself a capable assistant, take this delightful implement of my own invention, a Plasmium phial. With it, you can inject precious Plasmium straight into your body, almost painlessly. Your tool certainly looks sharp enough to pierce my shell, sir, but why would I want to do so? Because filling your body with Plasmium is so beneficial. It protects you from harm, and it feels so exquisitely good. My assistant and I have been injecting Plasmium into the local flora and fauna since we arrived. No ill effects have been observed, and so we can conclude that the process is utterly, completely safe. Keep using the Plasmium phial and enjoy all the wonderful effects it has on your body. If you ever run out of Plasmium, visit me again. I'll charge a few rosaries for refills, but you can be confident that every bead goes towards our vital studies. Nice. Okay, so it is a tool similar to the Flea brew. We now have the Plasmium phial, so it allows one to gain health beyond their natural limits. So we have more, instead of having an offensive tool, which is very, very useful, we can have a Plasmium phial. Now, this works really well for a crest that has 2 tool slots, so probably not going to do this for the Wanderer's crest, but I would definitely consider using it on the Reaper crest instead. So having, like, being able to mix it up with an offensive and defensive tool for sure. So I'm going to keep that. We're going to... I like that there's a balance. Like, we're starting to see a little bit of a difference in terms of different crests. Like, I get 3 yellow ones with Wanderer and 1 tool with it. Differences are really fun. The Beast one, I'm sure this is really great. Obviously, it has, like, the smallest appeal for me because of the complete lack of other things that you can put on it, you know what I mean? That's the only reason why I'm a little bit hesitant. But I want to check out the Plasmium vial. I'll probably save it for now. I don't want to waste the precious resource of refueling it. But we'll put the Wanderer's Crest back on. And if we enter a tough area, I'll put the phial on and get some health beyond our natural abilities and see how that goes. Now that I've completed that, though, we will head to another new location and see what we can discover. I might even go to the Weave Nest Atla and check in. Maybe. My form has changed enough to get new dialogue. We'll see. All right. Now we just want to get down to the grotto to go to the Weave Nest. It's funny how we built the bridge as a way to be like, hey, now you won't fall down. But obviously you can just jump over it. I think we might be able to break it. Oh, I heard a crack. It's cracking. There you go. Sorry for the hard work. I love that I've paid the town to build that statue and to also build the bridge. And we just totally wrecked both of them. Well, there you go. And then we can just climb up from there. Oh, there we go. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. Gained a vesticrest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. Ooh, okay, alright. That's sick. Ava has aided me further indeed. How does that look? I just have an additional... Oh my god. So I get an extra yellow one, which means I can go back to Reaper and still equip my little thing. Bang. Oh, that's so fun. Okay. If I was to equip a fourth one here, I would probably put Scuttle Brace on. That's really sick. I wonder if we can change or like upgrade the vesticrest to change what type of charm we can put on it. That's amazing. I mean, anything additional that I can equip is a bonus. So I'm glad that we're able to do that, and that wasn't just more dialogue of, hey, come back later. Very, very cool. Now we shall leave this place. And can I... yeah, there we go. Who needs a bridge? Who needs a bridge? I now use that to climb. A horned pilgrim. Oh my god, listen to that voice. This is where the merchant used to be. The merchant has left. Sister, sister, what is that long, gleaming tooth you carry with you? Is it a weapon? It is indeed, though you need not fear. I will not raise it against you. Its edge is meant for predators and other foes. I strongly suggest you arm yourself similarly before your journey begins. Alas, for a pilgrim, that sin you speak of, sister. We arm ourselves with prayer, garb ourselves in faith, and hope they prove enough to reach the Citadel's glory. Such is our way. What an incredible voice given to just a random bug that comes here once the merchant has left. Isn't that crazy? That's one hell of a bug voice right there. One hell of a bug voice. Let's maybe buy the rest of what we can in the Deep Docks and also in Hunter's March. Hunter's March has that one bug that we got the fractured mask from. But there was more for us to obtain there. So we'll go on down to Forge Daughter. Can't go there. Go down to Forge Daughter and then go up to that person. Oh. Your guy's gone.
Yanara.
Keep well, Forge Daughter. Where's your guy?
Rama.
Okay. There's only a shard bundle. I can buy... Yeah, I can replenish... Okay. Damn. I didn't know if that was going to be, like, clearing her out of her equipment. But there you go. Okay. For some reason I thought I had something more from Forge Daughter, but I do not. And, yeah. That guy that was with Forge Daughter is gone. It's even, like, kind of wild when we do have a situation where it's, like, just subtle changes as well within the lands that are taking place. Like, maybe he lost himself to his work and he gave in to the haunting. Who knows? Don't you just love playing with your food like that? It's another one of those things. Come up here. Bam! Get destroyed. Okay, so that's what was hiding underneath there. That's cool. We're finally walking on the the flame surface, which we were too scared to last time. It's gonna feel really strange coming back to this place because I haven't been to Hunter's March since I got like significant upgrades with my traversal. So now it's just like this is a whole different thing. This is Hunter's March for babies now, this place. Hey, remember this area? Remember this? Remember this being the worst thing ever? How funny is that? Yeah. Look before you sprint into a spike. But yeah, it is just so funny that you... Oh! Oh! They're dead! They're dead! They've been killed! Oh no! I didn't purchase everything, did I? Ah, it was that claw boomerang? I didn't purchase it. Oh no. I didn't think they'd get killed. This place seemed to be, you know, quite remote. I've actually missed a tool, unless there's another opportunity for it, but that sucks. I didn't realize that anyone else knew about them. Why am I not setting this off? Oh, right. Because it's a... it's not a trap. I was like, wait a second. Aw, man. That's a bummer. Well, that's what happened to that NPC, I guess. I had another tangle with this area. That was weird. Spear scar. In my youth, I envied all bugs with wings. I even fancied I might grow a pair. I have since learned better. Accept the limitations of one's body and augment with tools as needed. Oh, what the hell? Huh. Ah. We have... Look at that environmental storytelling. How cool is that? Right above where that character was killed, they'd been killed by the ants of Hunter's March and stored what they had to take, which means, I guess, the mask would have been there too, the fractured mask. So now we have the curve claw, so to take down flying prey. So you can piece together the story of what happened, literally right above where we were. I'm glad I decided to check what was in that room. What's really funny is, like, gaining the ability to, like, shortcut this, this thing is it makes me just want to, like, for old time's sake, do this thing. Because it's just nostalgic now. Like, look at this. Oh, wow. Wow, look at... Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, isn't this so cool? And it's really funny again, because that's the difference that just the downward strike makes. Let's put on the Hunter's Crest, which for some reason has absolutely nothing. Let's put some different things on to switch between it. Okay. And then this. Let's just do some pogoing for old time's sake. Look at this. Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Obviously, we now also have, like, a double jump, and we also have the ability to float. As it's like we have multiple course correcting tools at our disposal. And because of that, that makes this even easier. Because you can just be like, oh, you missed it? Just do that. And then you can try again. It is funny how that was like just the biggest struggle. Was adjusting to a 45-degree angle. Now it's obviously very different. To the point where I feel like I could use this properly. Now that we just have like more mobility tools. So if I fuck up a strike, I can just course correct it. Yeah, that's very fun. That we can obviously laugh at it now of something that was such a challenge when we first started, and I'm like, okay. Easy now. Beast Crest might be my most ignored, but we'll see how we go in regards to that one. I'm going to continue running through some areas. I might look at more of Greymoor, but we'll see if I discover anything new that I've yet to find that I couldn't see with the double jump. Because that's the thing with this game's maps, is when you enter a room, it fills it out, and it's up to you to mark if you've missed something, and sometimes you just completely miss a whole section of the room because you couldn't reach it. But you can't really tell unless you're in it. It makes the backtracking thing a little bit time-consuming, of the fact that you've got to like meticulously go through again, because we had that in the Wormway where I'm like, oh, fuck. The map was like, oh yeah, you've got in there, but then I hadn't really at all. So we've corrected that mistake now. Let's see what we can find. We'll have to see what the Humble Pilgrim's talking about with that laugh. We should buy this mask shard, and buy this mask shard I shall, because then we'll get an upgrade. So let's pop one of these. It costs $7.50, so I can just afford it by cracking open 2 frayed rosary strings. Perfect. It was meant to be. Bang. Isn't that nice? I can survive so many more hits now. So great. Alright, very happy with that. Whee! Now, in regards to where I want to go, it's tough because you don't know where there's going to be something new for you to discover. But I think what we'll do is we're going to go from the Memoriam direction through here. And I'm going to voluntarily, willingly go to the Putrid Pit. I want to see what's going on there to connect it to Biowater. So we're going to make the lovely decision to do that. And we're all going to just experience that together. Given the fact that we have a little more health, and I've also got this fancy pants new ability to just... that could be fun. I think that could be quite fun. So that's what I reckon we'll go for. And use our spiky trap as well while we're at it. Oh! Look at that cool attack! Oh, and it just went? Oh my god, I was expecting dialogue. I was just watching that with fascination. Holy shit. Did you see that? That was so cool. It had like a cross slash. So this automaton is fighting against I wonder why. I wonder what it's seeing, what it's discovered, because it has a particular purpose that it was staying true to, but it is fighting against these creatures above. Has it come to some form of awakening? Does it view it as completely transformed from like what it originally was? Therefore, it's like this, it's not part of her original programming from back in the day. They're like, this shit is alien to me and weird. That is so great. I actually was a bit worried that like when we would see that robot again, we'd be fighting. Or maybe not fighting, but something. So that was sick. I love that a lot. I might change our situation. I might bust open the tacks and throw a bunch of those. Actually, if we're going into this putrid pit place where there's a lot of annoying flying creatures like biowater, I'll probably go back to the threefold pin. I've got maximum B shards now, so that's not too much of a problem. I like that there's this element of you can enter some random areas and find NPCs that are like fighting against these enemies too. I think that's so fun. We've got our little Ambrosius, you know, that helped us with Morwing, who's also now just fighting in the coral chambers occasionally. And now we've got this automaton as well. Sheer bulk makes for an effective weapon, but requires much sustenance. This creature would have spent most of its time eating, an acceptable life for some. Another NPC that I want to see again that we've helped is that green prince that we freed from prison, but that is about it. How did I get out here again? There we go. Greed will always see some bugs swell above their kin. Oh man. Let's go. Okay. Is that just insane luck or what? For me to be like getting the critical hit on them like that. There we go. Gotta get that angle right. Okay. Let's enjoy this. The not the putrid pit. The Putrified Ducts is the name of it. Let's go and get the putrid pit. Okay. 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 I don't like how it moves. I don't like its movement at all. I fought this in a really silly way last time, just through the door. I didn't like that at all. That thing just straight up almost eliminated me completely. That's so funny. Okay. So I'm one enemy into the putrid ducts, and that's where we find ourselves. Ooh! Ooh! Woo! 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 Oh my god! It's trying to eat me. Oh! That's so cool! What the fuck? Oh, dude! Look at that thing! Is that another muckroach transformation? What the fuck? Sometimes sometimes you're like, yeah, I got killed by that thing. It was awesome. That was wild. Alright, let's not get killed by that thing. Try and find a bench, first and foremost, I'd say. Yes! Okay. Maybe don't fight this thing. Maybe just let this... Oh no, it comes after me anyway. There we go. There we go. See, that's how that should have gone. That's... That's how that should have gone immediately. Oh, I meant to do that. Oh! I have to get used to doing my specific attack that I want to do. It exploded in guts. It is a duct sucker. Suction creature living on the thick slime that coats its caves. I'm so excited to see all of the absolute horrors that have been created for a place such as this. What's that thing? It feels ominous and disgusting in here. That's what that is! We're doing Half-Life. Oh my god. No way! No way! No way! Oh my god, that's so good. Holy shit. Barnak. We literally got barnacles, dude. We got a Half-Life reference. Sick. Toothy growth that lives on cave roofs, wraps wayward bugs with its long tongue and drags them up to be consumed. Oh my god. That is the coolest. I love that that has been added. Cheeky little reference. Because there's nothing else it can be. Alright, well, we'll avoid the... Oh, wait! Oh, I just said we'll avoid them. Oh, this is a spot to be in. Oh, no! No, 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 no. Okay. We'll avoid... Oh, never mind. Now, my plan there was to quickly bounce on top of it and then heal. There's only so many times I could do something like that. What you're actually witnessing is me being used to the delay with a Reaper crest, and me like, boom, like there's like the big backwards down slash. So it's actually really funny when I have something that's a little bit faster, and I'm used to it taking a little bit longer. So instead of me like needing to just wait a little bit to be able to hit it on the bottom, I'm just like panic swinging and then falling into the enemy. I think this is the... I won't call it a downside, but it's the thing to remain aware of when you are switching between crests that have... Oh my god. Switching between crests that have different capabilities and different timings for things as well. You get used to something like that. Okay. I never know when it's going to jump in the air or not. I haven't really I haven't really gotten that part. I'm not sure. I think it's fun that you can use the barnak to get, like, lifted up to a thing. You can hit it for a bit to get it out of the way, which is great. Okay, I think I've got the timing. It'll jump at you after delaying it for a bit. If it, yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no! Oh god, and the mosquito. Oh my god. Okay. So if it yells, it's gonna jump. There's like a bit of an animation to it. So I think these things regenerate. They just come back. Putrid indeed. Oh, there's an item here. Frayed rosary string. Alright, let's try and find a bench so I don't have to do this run back anymore. Oh, even better. Even better. Hell yeah. Oh, alright, I gotta pay some money. Damn it. Oh, and the rosaries that we gained along the way. That's alright, worth it. Oh, I actually just got the achievement to open all of Plasmium's bellways. This was the last one. There you go. Fast travel completed, at least underneath the citadel. It's a little bit different to the Hollow Knight one because we don't get to actually talk to our sweet little creature here. We just ride it. Okay. Will you sing a song for me? Sing a little song for me to celebrate us opening up all the bellways. Cute. Alright, let's pay for a bench and pay for the fast travel. Thank you. Glad that I actually had a bench. As soon as you see a broken bell, you go, fuck, man. There's actually a possibility that there's not a bench here. And I paid for nothing. Alright, very happy with that. Now we just need to find a chakra down here somewhere. Surely nearby, right? Yep, that is how we fight those things. On top of them. On top of them. Oh! Ah! All the way up here. They blends in with the environment after a while. There you go. Look at that. I'll just have to... You know what this makes me think of that I love? Is it's like that, It's like going through the safari and you're like just hacking at everything in your pass. You know, just... It is funny to think about. Yeah, like that. There you go. Alright, so I have to like... Yeah. You have to like get pulled up as part of the traversal. Isn't that funny? I love that as a concept. You have to allow yourself to get grabbed. An old map of the Putrified Ducts. Okay. Chakra says no. Chakra says I don't want to be here, thanks. That looks like to be our connective tissue there. We've got a bit of a hallway. Alright, let's take a look, shall we? Oh. They'll start standing out to me, I'm sure. But for now, absolutely not. They blend in with their environment well. There you go. So this should fall downward into... Oh! Into pile water! Oh god. This mindless bug seems to sense only through its tendrils, yet despite that simplicity, it still poses a serious threat. Oh my god. I do have to get up there. Hiding its tongue amongst fronds so similar, there is impressive style to this one's trickery. You see that, like, it tried to eat, like, a wardenfly so big that it, like, choked to death on it. Oh! Yes, we have the key of the apostate, and it was located on a wardenfly. That's, you know, that's so understandable. Oh man, I love that it's just a punching bag because we hate it so much. Alright. That is incredible. So we can now go back to the slab with the key. And I guess if we... Oh, I don't know. Shall I take a look? Oh, oh god, oh god. Oh, it's a bug that's similar to sticks. Interesting. Okay. Huntress. Spider, your stench is strange yet similar. Your tension is smelt strong. Do I seem a threat to you?
Mi offende?
This whole land keeps me cautious, Tall One, and your claws look to have seen much sharp use. Yes, I kill gladly, but only to feed my shell and my brood to come. Your meat, much sustenance it could grant, but too hard to pry. Your long, false claw would slash back swift.
Bene Frank.
Good. So you can sense my skill as I yours. A truce, then, that we both shall live beyond our meeting. Ha ha! You stay, spider. My brood needs meat. much the organs of others, or would you instead offer your own? Gift a shell's warm insides as sweet feast for my brood birth meal? A brood feast? Hunt. What am I hunting for? Let me get... I could go... Hear me out. This could end up being like, what if I go get those silk eaters? Because they're the same type of bug. What if I get this one and Huntress and Sticks? I go get the silk eaters, and then you can eat that. I probably have to go kill something else though. I will not offer my own organs, Hunter, though I may bring the meat of others slain. Good spider, skewered, shredded, seared, bring it all. Much will be needed, enough to sate my brood to come.
Cadestre.
Several of my tools can prepare the meats as you request. I have been fortunate to find so varied an arsenal within your lands. My brood has not long till hatching, spider. Do your duty swift, and you shall see reward for the slaughter. Ah, I see. Use tools to acquire organs of various types. So, for seared organ, I would need to use the flint slate to imbue it with flame. Shredded. Like, skewering would be like the straight pin, maybe even the threefold pin. But shredding. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to see, but there's tools that we don't have yet. Oh no, the long pin would be for skewering. So this might be for shredding. This is great though, because I can just literally go to an earlier location maybe and just hunt some bugs. Organs of various types so a huntress may feed her brood. That's fun. We'll give that a go. I await the meat, spider. Bring me much, enough to sate my brood to come. Cool. Is this marked on the map? It's marked on the map as a bench. I'll mark it as this as well, just to make it a note that it's something actually important. That was really cool, though. Ah, okay. So we went around and got to that. Lovely. What a great place we're in. We'll explore more of this before venturing out to go get some organs. Organs of a different variety. Oh, okay, that goes there. Oh my god, did it? It just got... Oh, the bug! You can actually lure other creatures into the barnak. Come on, come down here, will you? It doesn't want to leave its safe spot up there. That's alright. I mean, we saw it happen with the other one. Just. That is so fucking cool. So you can lure other bugs into the mess. Yeah. If it does that little roar, it's gonna jump up in the air. So I've got it. That's the difference. So it's all maggot water below. Love that for me. Yeah, okay. It's all maggot water. Oops, all maggots. Is there a reason that I would want to be in between here? You know what I mean? Alright, here we go. It was completely pointless for me to do that. Well, not completely. It was a nothing ventured, nothing gained type of experience there. I'm just like looking at this area and I'm like, it's, you know, it's its own little place. Oh god. So maybe I could quickly get under there without touching the maggots, and then of course, let's get those maggots off of us real quick. I explored it so you didn't have to. It's a strategic little bug, this one. Yeah. It's a fucking asshole of a bug. Gotta get it out of its little hiding place. Does this do the same damage if I just hit this instead of it? I don't think so. I think I do need to hit it in particular. I don't think I'm even hitting it properly. There you go. Oh, we got to see it. No! Get eaten, you fucking bug. Worst things to happen in this game ever. Getting hit while you're healing and being on 1 health. And this being how I try and siphon my silk. Okay, I am without a map. I am 1 hit away from death. And to that I say, I continue. Oh no, everything's very still. Everything's very quiet. Alright, where's the boss? It's too quiet now. Wow, I'm very surprised. I was expecting to get attacked. I need this silk to heal, but I need to play this music on this thing. You reckon this is going to heal me? You reckon this is nice water? Right, it's just water. It's not even nice water that heals me or gives me more silk. I will play a sweet tune on that. I was just hoping to find a silk source, for lack of a better term. I'm surprised that I was not attacked. I was like, oh, it's very quiet. Okay. I'm gonna do something very stupid then, and I'm going to use my silk to play a musical instrument instead of healing. Sisters, spiders, watch these waters flow. Cleansing, binding, as silk from shell, memories of our kingdom calm. Hi? This water is not cleansing at all. Cleansing, binding is silk from shell, memories of our kingdom calm. Interesting. And it only lasts while you're, like, near it, and then you get in here and then it's gone. I was wondering if, like, activating it would help me heal. It would activate the healing properties of the water. Unfortunately not. That's a cool little piece of lore, though. Secrets left only for the weavers to uncover. And there it is. I was so close to being able to get my health. And there it is. Alright, let's go get our cocoon. The Pale Lake. Very cool. Something up there for us. Having my stuff back and trying to look about getting up here is not as easy as it looks. There's a... Oh, God. Wait. There's a plan. There's a plan. There is a plan here. There's a plan. There's a bug sitting in between two platforms up there that I reckon if I get to that spot, I might be able to... Oh my God. I might be able to get on top of the bug and platform myself up there. Like, bam, 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 maybe. Oh! I had it though, you see what I mean? I had it. Fuck. Oh, dude, no. It's even worse now that I know that I could have gotten it. Because I got up there. Oh, man. I fucked up the thing, but I did actually get up there. Now I have to get it. Now I have to. Because I know that I can. I think this is something that's a little bit more possible when I have both of these enemies. You know, even though that's, like, chaotic as hell, I do think that that might be the ridiculous method to the madness, is needing both of them, which is really funny. Or you can just do that! I made it! I bounced off the enemy and I made it up here. Yes! Okay. And now we're going to find out how I could have probably gotten here a different way. Maybe. Whoa. Bang. There's probably going to be some stupid invisible wall that is like right here. Or is it only available to be broken from this side? We'll never know. We'll never know. I'm going to choose to believe that that was the only way that I could have gotten up here. I'll review the footage and I'll be able to see if there was a breakable wall there or not. It's like you can even tell that it is one. Sometimes you just let it go. Oh, this used to be a shelter. Who's this? A wreath of purity. Fragile band woven of reed and leaf crafted to repel muck maggots. If broken, the wreath will be repaired while resting at a bench. You actually get a chance to not get maggoted. Must we hide, revered by all, feared by all? Must we hide, revered by all, dear sisters? Was this a, I think that this was, one of the seamstresses. Same sort of, house. And you can see the pin in the back and then the pin also on the ghost. This is one of the sisters living in a not very nice place. I wonder if we could talk to them about it. Be like, hey, I found another one of your sisters. Oh. And this could have been avoided by wearing that thing. That is really cool that we could have... Aha, there is a place up here too. Alright, hold on. Okay, alright. I gotta let this thing grab me. Oh my god. This is so crazy as a platforming thing. In its own fucked up way, I really do love it. I think it is fascinating that that's even a thing. Whoa, cool. First, we have a Half-Life reference, and now we've got a Sekiro reference.
Ugh, God.
Vog. Ugh, bug, not flea. Why must you bother me? This spot is mine, fair fought and earned. Oh, this is a flea.
Tamiyan.
No shit, yeah, it is. I won't stay long, madam, nor would I contest your right to this cave. I have encountered several of your fellow fleas united in a caravan. Perhaps you would consider joining with them.
Da, Fenestra.
Yours seems a hardy hide, and I fear alone they lack the strength to survive long in this land.
Pashma.
Caravan! Huh! Felt it in my fur. Time for change. If caravan is close to my task, these lands may near be complete. Now, much talk I gave you. Leave me. Meet again at caravan amongst good fellows. There I share my learnings of fleas and farloom. Till then, rest I need. Off, bug. You still here, bug, not flea? Is rest I need before I leave for caravan, not chat? You feel double type. Trouble type even. Make my shell tense.
Buenera.
I shall take my leave, madam. Stay strong on your journey. May we meet again at the caravan amongst your fellows. Oh, that's cool. We've met some form of, lone flea, up here by traveling through whatever the hell we call that. That's so cool. I find it so fascinating in, like, a location that is so disgusting, just has so many cool things to also discover about it. Very fun. I'm glad that I persisted to try and get up into that spot. With the way that the bug was positioned, I was like, I gotta try. I'm glad I persisted. We're gonna actually go check in with the fleas now then, because they are right... I'll just Grand Bellway and go over there, but we haven't checked in with the fleas for a while now, and we've freed quite a few. Even the big flea that we had to fight for a little bit, we fought as well. So the fleas are located at the very entrance at the Grand Gate. So I could either fast travel from the blasted steps and check in, or I can go to there. Let's go to the blasted steps, actually, because we will check out that little double jump that we couldn't reach before. And we'll say, how you going, fleas? It's been some time. I don't know if we can check in with the seamstress here for more, but that could be interesting. And I think that's the dice guy, isn't it? My marker that I left here is for Mr. Dice Man. No! Dice Man died! No! Magnetite dice, he died. Playthings carved from magnetic material, used in simple games and believed to bring luck to the bearer. Oh, man. We played some games together. That's nice. It's always a sad time when you look on your map and you do this, and you go, bam. Doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to put that over my, on my little extra tool slot. I will carry his dice with me in memoriam. And we'll see just what it means in regards to the luck that it brings me. I don't know what that means and how that's going to transpire. We'll just see how it plays out. But now I can get up here, and we can look and see what this is. Because we went in here, and I remember it was blocked off. Well, not blocked off, but as in, I didn't have double jump. Grindle.
Oi then! What's a fancy-prancy bug like you creeping into Grindle's cozy little nook for? Heard we had some nice stuff, did ya? All kinds of tasty goodies find their way here, that's for sure.
Has been?
I care little for how you produce your goods, thief. If you have something worth trading, I may part with my rosaries.
Well, we never say no to a fair swap. Now take a look at what we got.
Whoa, okay. Thief's Mark. Sign yourself up as a snitch and scoop up more rosaries from your bested foes. Just watch it when you're snitching that you don't lose some of your own. Snitch Pick. Basic tool of the job here. Throw your big needle and scratch shinies straight off your target's shell. A spool fragment, naturally. Beautiful this. A glowy little piece of something. Stinks of them horrid crawling whisperers a bit, so it might be dangerous. You should take it. Give us your rosaries and light my claws of it. A psalm cylinder, a gleaming spitter. Snitched from the big city dell, there's a way to make it sing to you, or so they says. And a crafting kit. Okay, well, I don't have a lot of money. Turns out, actually, a little bit broke right now. Not very liquid on the old rosaries. I spent a lot. But I will be coming for all of these soon enough. I saw you've got some friends here in your little thieves' den too, Grindle. Just gonna smash up your place a little bit. Hope you don't mind. It's cool that there's ones in the back as well. I can't speak to him. Are you marked on the map as a vendor now? You probably are, but just in case you're not, I'll put that there. That's fun. Okay. I don't know if I've been up here, because again, it's like... Oh, God. It's the deceiving part of the map, where the map has probably filled itself in already. And you have to, like, check it again just in case, you know? I think I've been up there. Bugborn of Farloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft shell. Oh, I remember this. So there's the creatures down here. The creatures are down here. And we, like, had to drop in and surprise them. I reckon I could try and get them in my journal with throwing tacks on the ground. Because then they'd spawn up and get hit by my tacks, would they not? I don't know if they expire if I leave the screen or something, though. But that's something to think about. So, yeah, I do remember seeing those now. I think that if I was to... I can play the music. And they do like the sound of the music. They come out for a little bit. But maybe if I just put tacks on the ground or spike traps. And if it stays, they might get damaged in the meantime. Let's do it as a test. Or I could Delver's drill down the thing. But they're usually right next to it. Alright, let's try this method. Let's have a look. So if I just put a bunch of these on the ground. Oh, I can only have a limited amount. And then quickly do this. Not that. Oh, they are getting hit. They got damaged by it. They got damaged by it. I heard that. Alright, hold on. They're getting hurt by them. I don't know if they'll keep taking damage or if their health I don't know. Yes, I got one. I got a squirm. Wriggling young grub that lives in darkness. I got a squirm in the journal. Now that is me being a hunter, right there. That is me being a hunter. Laying out traps, sorry. Laying out traps for the squirms. I think I did. That killed another one. That killed a second one. So defeat two more. But I'm now out of them. But that is cool. That actually paid off. You can see where... I can slowly move these over to where they spawn. Move the tacks over. This is expert hunting right here, what you're seeing. This is expert level hunting of squirms. Okay. Close, a couple more attacks. Surely you're going to perish now. Come on. Okay. One tack left. When will you die, creature? To be a hunter is to be patient. To be a hunter is to be patient. Okay, I'm now out of tacks. Will I be able to just defeat it with my own needle? Unfortunately, not able to get that last one, but there you go. I got 2 of them at the very least. I can come back here and get the others in my journal later with my tacks. But the fact that my hunting worked there makes me very happy. And now we'll go check in with the fleas. Yeah, they all are. The big flea as well. Look at this. Look at this gathering. Look at how many there are. Oh my god. This is great. So cool.
Yanaga! Have you met her yet? Our Berlin, your companion, Vogue, fresh returned from a long time spent tracking.
Yanara.
We have met, Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I am too bound by my own tasks to provide it for you.
Why, we would never impose so, and now no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Hornet, and pray that more lost fleas find their way to us.
Kadastana.
What others I encounter, I shall send your way, Flea Master. I think we may have missed the dialogue in regards to the big one, because we did not check in.
Welcome back, my fierce one, Dodensha. Go into this bar. Go into this bar.
Silk bath. See, this is what I was hoping in down in that other area. You I have luck, Miss Hornet, for lack of fur of we fleas, or the blowy sand of this place is getting very stuck inside.
That's fine.
Fair greetings again, large flea. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me of the task that saw you so apart from your fellows, and so fearsome in form?
Gotta be.
Bug, not flea. Mine is to track by trail and smell and senses sharp. Find our friend fleas, our young most of most, to bring them together and grow them strong.
Megina Fora.
If you have sensed the locations of other lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan.
Hushma.
My learnings, not free for you, bug, not flea. Rosaries, give those, and I shall say of what I have sensed, work like mine, much long and hard. For that, I deserve some riches held. Ooh, you can get told of the fleas in particular areas. I assume if I already have them, they would not be available to purchase. What is cool about this, though, is I think what this is telling us, indirectly without paying, is where we can actually go to find one ourselves. So we can be like, cool, there's a flea in Mount Faye somewhere, we'll go look for it. I don't know if that means there's 5 fleas left, because there could be multiple in one area. Maybe if it's more expensive, the more fleas there are to find. Who knows? We'll consider that. You are not my learnings, bug not flea. Rare it is we share such things with ones outside our own. Very cool. I love this little flea family. The big one's sleeping now.
Nesvir.
So cool. Vogue has changed the positioning of her scar because she's facing in different directions. Now the scar's on her left eye instead of her right eye. How weird. Alright, that is a vendor mark there, so very good. Key of the apostate, I reckon, would be next
for what we take to the slab, and that is what we're going to start off doing next time. So thank you so very much for joining me for this episode of Hollow Knight Silksong. I hope you had a great time with us today as we went through with some nice little backtracking, discovering some previous locations while finding new stuff all the same. Next time, we'll head back to the slab, use the key of the apostate on those 2 doors, see what else is waiting in there for us before moving on into, presumably, one of our next locations for a piece of the threefold song. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.